Hey you guys, welcome back to Always Land Valley. Marshmallow, it's time to say goodnight. It's time to go to sleep, okay? Sasha, it's time to go to sleep. Time to say goodnight. Yep. Hey you guys, so today we're going to read a bedtime story and we're going to read Moonwalker, the storybook. It looks like this. Okay, you guys, we're going to pick up where we left off last time. So here's our bookmark. We left off right here. Hopefully you guys can see. It's kind of dark in here. It is late at night and all I have is this lamp by my bed. Look at that cute smile. You know she's happy. Katie, Sean, and Zeke haven't seen Michael arrive as they wait out in the alley. They're sure that he wouldn't linger inside the dusty old club any more than they would. But suddenly Katie hears music coming from inside the club. She looks in through one of the windows and smiles when she sees Michael. Not only is he safe, but he is having a wonderful time. She calls to Zeke and Sean, who rush over to watch Michael and the dancers as they stride around the floor. Zeke jumps to the ground and begins to dance like Michael. I taught Michael everything he knows about dancing, Zeke insists as he continues to dance below the window. Mr. Big and his men have followed Michael to Club 30's, refusing to give up. They surround the building and open fire, shooting into the club. When the noise from their guns finally stops and the smoke clears, Michael is standing unhurt, surveying what's left of the damaged club. I'm bothering this little lady. She's trying to sleep. When the children saw Mr. Big arrive, they were startled and tried to run away, but Mr. Big caught Katie. He has taken her prisoner to lure Michael into a trap because Mr. Big knows that wherever Katie goes, Michael will follow. When Michael learns that Mr. Big has taken Katie away with him, he's desperate to find her. He knows she's in terrible danger. Unsure that he'll be able to find her quickly enough, Michael decides to allow himself to be captured by several of Mr. Big's men. Michael is taken back to the woods where he and Katie search for Skipper. At the entrance to Mr. Big's laboratory, dozens of troopers stand guard on the high walls surrounding the place. Michael is completely surrounded and there seems to be no escape. I hope you guys can see these pictures okay. You know, it's kind of dark in here. The great entrance to the laboratory slides open with a rumble. Standing in the white light is Mr. Big, holding tightly to a very scared little Katie. When she sees Michael, she screams his name and tries to run to him. After fleeing from the club, Zeke and Sean were looking for Michael when they saw the soldiers taking him away. They followed quietly and crept to the top of a nearby hill to see what was going on down below. They look at all the soldiers, knowing there is nothing they can do to help their friends. Katie struggles with Mr. Big, causing the evil man to take his eyes off of Michael, who then lunges forward to try and free Katie. As Mr. Big defends himself from Michael and yells for his troops, Katie slips from his grasp. In the awful confusion that follows, Katie manages to escape. She scrambles up the nearby hill and into Sean and Zeke's joyous embrace. The three friends are happy to be together again, but they are very worried about Michael, who is still in big trouble down below. Michael, who often finds magical strength from the stars in the night sky, looks up into the twinkling velvet sky as if searching for a way to fight off the evil army he's facing. Suddenly, Michael is aware of Mr. Big's disappearance. He looks all around him as a rock slides away from a large hole in the side of Mr. Big's mountain to reveal a gigantic laser gun with Mr. Big at the trigger. The troopers notice something strange happening to Michael. His skin begins to change to a smooth, silvery color, and he begins to take on the shape of a robot, a magnificent robot, capable of destroying Mr. Big's army. Seeing that his men will be easily defeated by Michael, Mr. Big prepares for a final, deadly battle. Michael continues to change shape. Before everyone's astonished eyes, he becomes a spaceship that rises steadily from the ground, ready to do battle with the terrible Mr. Big and end his evil plot against the children of the world. Mr. Big switches his lasers to full power, takes aim and fires, certain that Michael will not have the strength to fight back. The force field surrounding the mighty spaceship protects Michael and acts as a reflector. Mr. Big's laser beams bounce off the spaceship and return, hurtling toward the gun and Mr. Big. A huge explosion marks the end of a wicked man and his wicked scheme. The spaceship rises triumphantly above the ruins of the laboratory and flies over to where Katie, Sean, and Zeke are waiting. Katie, Zeke, and Sean are filled with joy. Michael has saved them and all of the children of the world. It is a great day for everyone. Michael tells his friends that he must leave. He has accomplished a great deal here, but he cannot stay any longer. They say a sad goodbye to their dear friend. The kids miss Michael from the moment he leaves. The next day they meet outside of Club 30's where they sit and talk about how quickly their lives have been changed, how one man really can make a difference, just like Michael told them. They're all very sad, but Katie never gives up hope that Michael will return to them. Somehow. Far down the street, Katie sees an oddly familiar-looking man. There's something about the way he walks, almost as if his feet don't touch the ground. Suddenly, all three of them know that their wish has come true. Michael has returned. Together, the four friends enter Club 30's and are caught in the blinding white light. When the light fades and they open their eyes, Katie, Zeke, and Sean are backstage at a Michael Jackson concert. Michael is performing before a huge audience singing Come Together. The end. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of Moonwalker the Storybook. I don't think I showed this the last time. Okay, and it is pretty late at night, so I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much for joining us here in Always Land Valley, and have a wonderful night and sweet dreams, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Good night. Hi. Good night, baby.